The U.S. Department of Defense abruptly summoned hundreds of military leaders to Virginia, a move that sent shockwaves across the globe, with all signs pointing to the mysterious object, 3 Eyes Atlas, hurtling through space at a staggering speed. Deep space observatories recorded something unprecedented, a massive entity from beyond our solar system, tearing through the void heading straight toward us. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth immediately ordered an emergency meeting on September 30th at the Marine Corps Base Quantico, where generals, admirals, and senior officers from the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and even the Space Force were required to attend. Nearly 800 high-ranking officers crowded into an unprecedented gathering, the largest in U.S. military history, turning the base into a hub of dark secrets. The absence of any official explanation only fueled a storm of speculation. Tracking stations, monitoring 3I Atlas, an interstellar object defying all known scientific laws, suddenly encountered bizarre disruptions. This was no longer a routine strategic meeting. It was clearly a direct response to a potential threat, with national security hanging in the balance. What had the military seen in the cosmic darkness, and why were they acting as if humanity's fate dangled by a thread? In the dead of night, as the world slept, naval bases, from Norfolk to Pearl Harbor, sprang to life with cryptic orders transmitted through ultra-secure channels. Fleets were redeployed, massive sonar arrays activated, and satellite defense networks lit up the skies. No public announcements were made, but satellite enthusiasts and military bloggers noticed the anomalies. Warships moving without scheduled routes, not on routine patrols, but as lethal machines like Aegis destroyers, with advanced missile systems, ballistic defense cruisers, and deep-diving submarines monitoring the ocean floor. Their target, an object millions of miles away, 3I Atlas. Initially, the public was baffled. Why was the Navy leading the chase for something in space? NASA's domain, but leaks from insiders revealed a chilling truth. Data from the James Webb Telescope and classified military instruments showed 3I Atlas, behaving unlike any ordinary comet. Repeating signals, subtle orbital adjustments, and strange metallic signatures suggested something intentional, possibly a product of distant intelligence. Even a 1% chance that this was a controlled entity demanded the defense system's highest alert level. Reports spread online about secret NASA meetings and closed-door sessions between the Navy and Space Command, where contact protocols were rehearsed, combining maritime operations with top-secret space directives plans, once dismissed as conspiracy theories, now becoming reality. More disturbingly, the Navy deployed to ocean regions, unrelated to space observation, focusing instead on underwater surveillance. Hydrophone stations once used to track enemy submarines were recalibrated, as if anticipating something from above plunging into the sea. Wild theories emerged if 3I Atlas was not just cosmic debris. It might interact with Earth's oceans, turning the seas into a battlefield. Warships formed vast, silent, deadly grids waiting in the dark. If this was preparation for contact, what was this cosmic visitor bringing? While the Navy acted quietly, NASA scientists raised alarms behind locked doors. Leaked memos described 3I Atlas as anomalous in energy and structure, unlike any known natural object. Its size was downplayed in public statements as a small comet, but raw data revealed a colossal scale, capable of causing global catastrophe if it collided worse than the dinosaur-killing asteroid. Official statements remained calm and vague, but then the signals appeared structured, repeating infrared pulses, resembling an encoded message. Initially dismissed as random noise, the pattern became undeniable as multiple telescopes confirmed it, suggesting communication from afar. NASA publicly debunked it as a natural phenomenon, but internally, the story was different. Researchers whispered about a directed source, with one whistleblower revealing intervals tied to prime numbers, a classic hallmark of intelligence. When this reached the military, everything changed. It was no longer a scientific mystery, but a security threat. NASA was silenced. Data locked down and independent astronomers lost access. Online forums exploded with speculation that the government was not only hiding 3I Atlas's nature, but also its actions. The storm intensified when Elon Musk was privately briefed. SpaceX's Starlink network detected strange interference during the approach, and Musk posted, then deleted a cryptic tweet. "It's bigger than they're saying." Size and signals were just the surface. What was NASA truly afraid of lurking within as whispers about 3I Atlas spread beyond scientific circles? Washington could no longer contain the situation. Lawmakers received classified briefings, and a political firestorm erupted. Senators demanded transparency. Was this just an odd comet or something, intentionally invading our solar system? The White House issued a cautious statement. The situation was being monitored, with no threat to the public. But behind closed doors, panic spread. Former President Donald Trump jumped in, calling 3I Atlas a cover-up bigger than Roswell, accusing NASA of hiding the truth. Elon Musk added fuel with a hint on X about technologically driven orbital adjustments. A post quickly deleted, but screenshot globally. Conspiracy forums exploded. 3I Atlas was an alien probe, a disguised weapon, or an apocalyptic harbinger. YouTube overflowed with live streams garnering millions of views as amateur astronomers aimed telescopes skyward, desperately seeking what the government seemed to conceal. Fear wasn't confined to social media in coastal towns, where the Navy redeployed residents, witnessed strange activity, late-night drills, loud booms offshore, and ports sealed without explanation. Rumors spread that 3I Atlas was being monitored not just from the sky, but prepared for from the sea. Mainstream media joined the fray. CNN called it the most unusual interstellar visitor, while Fox News cited anonymous Pentagon sources framing the object as a strategic concern. The debate shifted from fringe to global political center stage. But the most chilling response came from within. Classified reports warned of potential maneuverability during perihelion, with a recurring phrase, "Not rock, not random." If 3I Atlas could alter its path, Washington's panic was entirely justified. As political noise peaked, the Navy's emergency response escalated to an undeniable level. By late summer, the Navy no longer hid its urgency. Fleets formed combat formations, radars pushed to their limits, and undersea cables relayed data non-stop to the Pentagon. Officially called Training Insiders revealed a darker truth. Cold War-era unidentified contact protocols, quietly updated over decades, were activated, buried deep in classified layers. These plans weren't for science, but for contingencies involving objects defying natural classification, exactly like 3I Atlas. What triggered this? Leaked intelligence pointed to two terrifying factors: subtle but deliberate orbital shifts, unexplained by radiation or outgassing, and underwater listening stations detecting low-frequency sounds matching the object's signals. The implication was chilling. The signals weren't just traveling through space, but resonating with Earth's oceans. This sky-sea connection pushed the Navy to red alert. Submarines with advanced sonar and electronic warfare spread across the Pacific and Atlantic. Aircraft carriers became floating command hubs. Even civilian satellite frequencies were locked. Behind the silence, war scenarios were simulated. What if 3 Atlas didn't just pass by, but slowed or descended? Its strange coma, resisting solar wind, looked more like controlled thrust than a comet's tail. In deep bunkers, planners debated from observation to direct confrontation with one phrase: standing out, prepare for water entry. If the object plunged into the atmosphere or ocean, the Navy had to be ready. But as plans formed, a new revelation pushed everything to absolute alert. The turning point came from a Pentagon leak, where an anonymous analyst described a discovery that left veteran officers shaken. 3I Atlas wasn't just larger than admitted, it was hollow inside. Naval radar detected voids where solid mass should be, with repeating geometric structures. Not natural chaos, but sophisticated architecture, resembling a spacecraft's hull more than a rock. Then, hydrophone arrays recorded ultra-low frequency pulses, matching the infrared signals from space, echoing simultaneously in the cosmos and oceans. The implication, 3I Atlas, was interacting, perhaps communicating, probing, or invading. The pattern strengthened as it neared the inner solar system. When this reached lawmakers, Washington descended into chaos again. Classified reports warned of a close approach in the coming month. Not a collision, but an orbit too precisely aligned to be random. Conspiracy forums erupted, mothership resource mining linked to black triangle UFOs. Mainstream media hinted at anomalous behavior, dismissing alien talk as paranoia. But the Navy doubled down. Secret budgets poured in, submarines patrolled choke points, and redacted documents surfaced with Atlas event readiness level 1 reserved for existential threats. These findings forced even the staunchest skeptics to reconsider. By late fall, quiet anxiety turned into public urgency. 3I Atlas was the focus of secret meetings, covert military movements, and leaks spiraling out of control. At perihelion, Earth lost sight due to solar glare, telescopes blinded, and signals scrambled. A tense week of waiting followed. Then upon reemergence, its orbit had shifted slightly, but enough to disrupt models. The only explanation, intentional maneuvering. In Navy command centers, the atmosphere was electric. Drills were no longer hypothetical warships. Redeployed to strategic oceans, submarines dove deep, and intelligence satellites turned to a hostile sky. The Air Force raised alerts every step, coordinated but silent. Government statements were bland routine monitoring, but no one believed them after leaks and the thrust-like coma. Public backlash surged. Musk hinted SpaceX was aiding defense, sparking speculation. Trump at a rally accused a cover-up of alien truth. News conflicted, some mocking, others hyping White House ploys. Civilians looked skyward. Live streams hit millions, chat rooms buzzed with rumors of bright objects near the moon, and forums debated probes versus something stranger. Religious leaders called it a sign. Markets feared instability. Then silence for 3 days. Undersea arrays stopped detecting the strange rhythm tied to 3I Atlas. Officials cited maintenance, but analysts whispered out of range or hiding in orbit. The story closes with fear. The Navy on alert, the government half-truthful, the public divided. The question is no longer what 3I Atlas is, but why now? Why Earth? When technology revealed it only for it to respond with changes. The countdown has begun, and in the silence, the truth echoes. It knows we're watching, and it might be watching back.